Everywhere you look, someone's trying to sell you happiness. Think positive. Manifest your dream life. Never give up. But what if all this endless positivity is actually making us miserable? That's what writer Mark Manson realized after years of chasing success, validation, and pleasure, only to feel emptier than ever. In his blunt, funny, and brutally honest way, Manson argues that the key to a good life isn't about caring more. It's about caring less and caring better. This book isn't about apathy. It's about learning what truly deserves your limited energy. So let's dive in, chapter by chapter, through stories, lessons, and truths that might just change the way you live. Chapter 1. Don't Try. Mark opens with the story of Charles Bukowski, an alcoholic, a gambler, a failure by most standards. When Bukowski finally got published, his tombstone read two simple words: "Don't try." Sounds lazy, right? But the message is deeper. Bukowski never pretended to be something he wasn't. He didn't fake positivity or chase popularity. He just wrote honestly, embracing his flaws, and people connected with that truth. Manson says our constant need to try, to be happier, richer, smarter, better, is actually what keeps us unhappy. Because trying implies you lack something. Real improvement doesn't come from self-loathing, it comes from acceptance. The desire for a more positive experience is itself a negative experience. And the acceptance of one's negative experience is itself a positive experience. When you stop chasing every good vibe, you free up your energy for what truly matters. That's the subtle art of not giving a**ck. Chapter 2. Happiness is a problem. Manson drops the bomb early. Life is suffering. Everyone wants to escape pain, but pain is built into existence. The trick isn't to eliminate suffering, it's to choose which suffering is worth it. He uses a simple example. We all want the rewards: a fit body, a great relationship, financial freedom. But do we want the pain that comes with them? The workouts, the arguments, the grind? Happiness, he says, comes from solving meaningful problems, not avoiding them. You'll always have problems. The question is, are they good problems? When you accept that happiness requires struggle, you stop chasing the fantasy life and start living the real one. Chapter 3. You are not special. This chapter hits our ego right in the face. We live in a generation told that everyone is special, unique, destined for greatness. Social media amplifies it, endless posts of perfect lives. But when everyone is special, no one is. Manson calls this the tyranny of exceptionalism. When you believe you're extraordinary, ordinary experiences feel like failure. He argues that real confidence doesn't come from thinking you're better. It comes from being comfortable being ordinary. Accepting mediocrity doesn't mean giving up. It means letting go of the constant pressure to prove yourself. Not everybody can be extraordinary. There are winners and losers in society, and that's okay. Ironically, once you stop trying to be special, you start doing what truly matters, and that's what makes you exceptional. Chapter 4. The Value of Suffering. Every pursuit in life has a cost. Love demands vulnerability. Success demands sacrifice. Freedom demands responsibility. So Manson asks a question that flips our priorities. What pain are you willing to endure? Because your answer determines your values. Everyone wants love, but few want the tough conversations and emotional work it takes to sustain it. Everyone wants success, but not the years of grind and rejection that come first. Our values decide what we're willing to suffer for, and poor values lead to poor choices. Good values are reality-based and controllable: honesty, curiosity, humility. Bad values depend on externals: fame, money, approval. Choose better values, and your suffering becomes meaningful. Chapter 5. You are always choosing. A man once told Manson he couldn't control anything in his life. Bad job, bad relationships, bad luck. But the truth was, he was still choosing. Choosing to stay stuck, choosing to blame others. We can't control everything that happens, but we control our responses. And that's what gives life meaning. Even when tragedy hits, we still choose our interpretation. To be a victim or to learn something from it. Responsibility isn't about fault, it's about ownership. You might not cause every problem, but you're responsible for what you do next. This realization gives you power, the power to change your life by changing what you give a**ck about. Chapter 6. You're wrong about everything, but so am I. Manson confesses that for most of his life he was wrong. About success, love, even happiness. And that's okay because growth is the process of being less wrong over time. Certainty feels safe, but it's a trap. The moment you think you've figured it all out, you stop learning. He tells the story of how his worldviews kept collapsing, each time painful, each time necessary. So instead of clinging to beliefs, stay humble and flexible. Ask, what might I be wrong about today? Intelligence isn't about being right, it's about being willing to change your mind. Chapter 7, Failure is the Way Forward. We're taught to fear failure, but Manson says failure is the foundation of success. He shares the story of Dave Mustaine, kicked out of Metallica before they became famous. Fueled by rage, Mustaine started Megadeth, one of the biggest metal bands ever. Yet even after selling millions of albums, he still felt like a failure because he measured himself against Metallica. The lesson? Your metrics define your success or failure. If you measure by comparison, you'll always lose. Failure isn't the opposite of success, it creates it. You act, fail, learn, adjust, act again. That's how progress happens. Waiting to feel motivated is a trap. Action comes first, motivation follows. Chapter 8, The Importance of Saying No. The deeper you go into life, the more you realize you can't say yes to everything. Saying yes to one thing means saying no to 1,000 others. Mark uses relationships as an example. Real intimacy isn't about never fighting, it's about setting clear boundaries and sticking to them. People who can't say no end up resentful and exhausted. Saying no is how you protect your values. When you stop trying to please everyone, you attract people and opportunities that truly align with you. Freedom is saying no to things you don't want to do. Clarity, not comfort, builds the life you want. So what's the subtle art of not giving AF***CK? It's realizing you have a limited number of things to care about. So choose wisely. Don't give AF***CK about being liked. Give AF***CK about being honest. Don't give AF***CK about being famous. Give AF***CK about being useful. Don't give AF***CK about avoiding pain. Give AF***CK about finding purpose through it. Life will never be free of problems. But when you pick better problems, you create a better life. Happiness isn't about avoiding struggle. It's about struggling for something that matters. So the next time you catch yourself caring about every little thing, stop. Ask yourself, does this really deserve my energy? If not, save that F***CK for something that does. At the end of it all, we're all just stories. And the question isn't whether people will remember you as successful or perfect, but whether you lived on your own terms. That's the subtle art of not giving AF***CK.